Alright, it's a flea market find today. Went to the flea market and I got some things, so I thought I'd share them with you. Here's a little spool of wire, General Electric. I don't remember the last time I saw any General Electric wire for sale. This is, it's solid wire, 20 gauge, and it's 25 cents, so I can always use more wire. Doesn't look like it's ever been opened or used, so 65 feet. That's kind of a weird number. I wonder why 65 feet. Oh well. Okay, these little guys. So these are in packages, and they were in strips of 5. So you bought 5 at a time. Oh, yeah, this was 25 cents. Okay, so you bought 5 at a time of these, and it's Hammond Manufacturing Company from Buffalo, New York. Ross compliant. And they're kind of cool. Let's see here. Or I think they're cool. I didn't take them out of the bag, but they're a tiny little box. And it's got 2 screws that hold it down, and it comes with the screws. And the little box is 1 1/4 by 2 by 5/8, something like that. So I thought this would be a real nice little box to put little SMA connectors on. Maybe put a little some type of circuit in there, or a filter or something like that. But anyway, they were $2 for 5, so I bought 10 of them. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I mean, we should have bought more of those. Anyway, I figured 10 is probably enough. I always buy way more than I need. And let's see here. Next thing, these are kind of RF type things. This is a mini circuit splitter. Split 1 and 2. So these are basically you know, put in the power and it comes out 2 different places. So they can be handy. And I could look up the part number here. It's a ZSC22. These are usually good to a gigahertz. They probably spec them to 500 megahertz or something like that with the BNCs on them. Yeah, that'll be a nice little thing. That was $1. Can't believe it. And then another thing for $1 was this mystery box. Let's see, zoom out a bit. This mystery box, and I liked it because it had SMA connectors on the outputs. So let's see if we can pull one of those off. Oh man. These little protecting cups don't want to come off. Yeah, they're SMA. So, what does it say? It says serial number, some strange part number, I don't know, almost looks like a military thing or an aviation thing. It's got a bunch of tags on it. Let's see here. Varian, wow. Huh. Varian LEL division, New York. Wow, I have no idea what that is. Little handwritten tags. Here we go. Filter power divider. Well, that would make sense. 1 in, 2 out. But anyway, I thought this would be good for a teardown, so we'll take a look inside that one. Before we do that, it's actually got a seal on it. Interesting. Before we open that up, I'll show you the last item here. Zoom out. See if I can open this up without destroying my hands. So this is a pretty good find. This is a Toyo caliper. Comes with the original paperwork, and it looks like it still has the original. Yeah, it's got all that nasty black foam stuff on it, so I'll have to clean that out. Maybe this thing had black foam in the top and the guy took it out, but it's got black foam on it. Blah. That's a Toyo 5 to 6 inch range micrometer set, and it still has the plastic protective, so it's never been opened. It's completely brand new, and it comes with the Cal Standard, the 5 inch. Again, it's got the I don't know what that stuff is. It's a plastic. It's a plastic goo. See that? Yeah. It's got this plastic. You could tear it off. There we go. So there's the. Yeah. So yeah, so brand new, made in Japan, new Toyo. Hey, nice. So this is $5 or $25. You can see the price tag right there. And the guy wouldn't budge on it. I offered him 20, but he said, "No, for that thing, it's brand new. 20 bucks." Anyway, yeah, so $25 is a screaming deal for these things. Very nice. So I think I've got 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch, 4 to 5. I think I'm missing 4 to 5, and now I've got 5 to 6. So getting a pretty good set here. All right, Toyo's in the box, the Toyo box too. All right, let's put that over here. All right, let's look at this mystery box here. Kind of a fun thing to open up. Let's see here. Get a screwdriver out that fits these. That's pretty good. I expected to pay a lot more for this. The guy said $1. I went, wow. I'll take it. If not just for the box, right? I mean, I usually do my, when I don't know what's inside, I usually kind of figure out, okay, well, if I don't like what's inside, is the box useful? You know, would I put a project in the box, and what would that box be worth to me? Can't quite get to this last screw here. I know. Don't use your rule for that, but I am. Let's see here. So we can dig out the screw here, so I can open it up. There we go. All right. What did I do with? There it is. Okay. Zoom in here so you can see too. All right. Here's the reveal. Oh wow! It is a filter. It's a very fancy filter. It's got lots of adjustments on it, and looks like these might be adjustments too, so lots of poles. It's in a solid, it's heavy, so it's a solid block. So there's obviously an input down here that goes probably on the, this has been hogged down on this side, probably been hogged on the other side, so that goes in that side. There's a feed through capacitor down here, and this is where the other two connectors attach. So let's flip it over and do this side. Here's another screw in a corner that I have to get a hold of. So let me see if I can dig it out. zoom out a bit here. Now this would be fun if it is a filter. We could use our nano VNA to figure out what it does. All right. Oh dear. You would think if you have a lid on it that you didn't need a second lid, but it seems as though this thing was built for somebody with lots of money. Oh, that's not coming out. Now it's just kind of spinning around. That's not good. Probably gonna destroy this thing opening it up, but for $1. I want to know what it is. Wow. So each one comes with a little locking washer and the flat washer. That's pretty fancy. We can turn this over and knock all those out. Let me take the tag off of it here. Alright, so let's see if this opens up. It does. And there's something attached to these guys, but they won't let loose. They just spin. So I think they're attached to this top piece here. There's probably some wires in here. I'm probably gonna mess it up. But I want to see inside. Alright, now we're gonna lever this up. Get another one behind it. Oh god darn it. It just doesn't want to open. There we go. Huh. Well, looks okay. Not exactly sure what's... Oh, I see. It's those guys there. So, down here, these guys are actually soldered to little standoffs that are on this piece here. And this piece is actually two pieces, believe it or not. But look inside. Look at the goodness inside. Let me see if I can bend that out a little bit and give you a peek inside. And I think that's enough for us to kind of figure out what this thing is. So, let me get something to point with. So these guys here are inductors, and that's a capacitor, those are capacitors. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 inductors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 capacitors. Yikes! Pretty amazing, and it's beautiful inside. Beautiful inside. Definitely military grade or aviation grade, something like that. Maybe it was on the space shuttle. I don't know. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adjustments. Wow, cool. Alright. So I'm going to assume, since it says over here, filter splitter, filter power divider, then this is probably the input over here, and these are probably the outputs over here. So we'll sweep it and see if we see anything, and I'll put it back together. Alright, since I had the machine out here in the garage, I went ahead and used it instead of the Nano VNA. Let's hook up the filter, and oh, there we go. It looks like a filter. It's got a little spike on it. Let me try the other connector. Oh, there we go. That other connector is very nice. Okay, so it's certainly a bandpass filter here. And let's do some markers here. Marker position. So 290, 190, so 190 to 290 megahertz. And 10, 20, 30, 40. It's at the noise level of the scalar network analyzer, or it's actually a tracking generator with a hooked up to a spectrum analyzer. So yeah, so nice filter. If I need that, let's see, 290. Yeah, I don't need that. So it's definitely military. 190 to 290 is in the military aviation bands, I believe. So it's probably off a jet fighter or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. Or it's an IF inside something, and that's just what they chose the IF to be. I don't know, but that's definitely what it is. So this is one connector, and it's a very clean signal. And on the other connector, it's got that kind of dirty signal. Oops. Let's put it back on that one. Yeah, that one's kind of a dirty signal. Still the same bands, but a bit strange. Maybe that one needs to be terminated or something, but anyway, now I have another filter for my collection, but I like the box. I might play with the box, or maybe I'll twiddle with a knob sometime, see what it does. Let's see here. Let's go back to the RF. Let's do let's see here. Let's center it on 290. Let's see, 19290. That's 200, and we'll span, say, 100. Oops. We're going to span 300. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. So let's see here. Center, let's do 220. Oh, well, maybe we can use it for ham radio, 220. Didn't think about that. I think 220 is right here, so 225. Yeah. 230. 240. Yeah, it's about a center of 240. Nice flat response at the top. That's that 7-pole filter or whatever it is. And the hand bands are probably over here, so it's just entering that aviation band. So yeah, it's an interesting filter.